Okay, this update is for May the 10th, 2014, and today is just wonderful. And I always say the word wonderful at the beginning of every one of my videos, and I mean it every time I say it. But so much to be thankful for today, so much to be happy about. But number one, thank you to Tommy for dropping me off today in Sainte Genevieve, where you picked me up at, and thank you both Tommy and Amy for hosting me again tonight. They're going to meet me in Farmington, Missouri when I arrive. Bit of a longer day, 26 miles from Sainte Genevieve. I'm already 21 miles in. And first off, yeah, sorry I'm coming to you from a cemetery. I hope it doesn't bother anybody, but there was nowhere on the road to get off and film. So the grass is mowed, it's peaceful. So hope this is okay with everyone. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so thank you, Tommy and Amy. I think we're going out to eat too tonight to a place that I think they were saying that the waiters, if you want a dinner roll or biscuit, they'll throw it at you from like across the room and you got to catch it. So I'm really looking forward to that. But next, I'm really happy. Yesterday, I got rained on really hard. Got caught in the middle of a thunderstorm, but I used my boots that I started with at the beginning of the trip, and I should have just kept them. But you've heard me vent about this, I think, enough as far as wet feet go. But they held up. I didn't get any water in my shoes yesterday, and it was the heaviest downpour I've been through. So thank you so much, boots, for holding up. Another reason to be happy, and this is a pretty big deal. I'm still blown away by it. So my parents called me today. And told me that they got something pretty neat in the mail, and I'll get to that in a second. But to understand this story, I got to first tell you that Jeff Ross from Sawyersville, who has done so much for me on this trip, nominated me for this award known as the Kentucky Colonel Award. And the Kentucky Colonel Award is the highest honor you can receive in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Like Colonel Sanders, I think somebody was saying Betty White, and a couple like actors and I guess humanitarians have won this award. But Jeff nominated me for it, and he did it a week and a half ago. And my parents got in the mail today a letter and a certificate signed by the governor saying that I got the award, and I'm now an honorable Kentucky Colonel. Spoken by and witnessed by the governor, Stephen Brashear of Kentucky. So thank you, Commonwealth of Kentucky and Jeff Ross. It's just such an honor, and I really don't have many words to describe it, but I'm so humbled by it, and I'm so moved. But really, going through that state, going through your state, it's just, I look back on it, and everybody I met, if you look at the criteria to become like a Kentucky Colonel, kind of having a positive effect on people you meet, contributing something positive, to society and in ways that affect others in a positive way. Everybody I met in that state should be recognized for it, because the criteria is the people that I've met, so thank you to, everybody. And I know I've said thank you so many times, but I really don't know what else to say. And I'm really honored. But anyways, what else to say? Oh yeah, I was walking down the road, and I met a gentleman. I forget his name, but I met him like a mile ago, and I could hear him playing guitar. I heard this guitar from like half a mile away, and when I finally tracked down where the sound was coming from, a guy who's a Korean veteran was jamming in his front yard. So I got to meet him, and we talked a little bit about the mission, the walk, and he has a brother and a friend that suffer from mental illness, and we kind of talked about the stigma that surrounds it and how it affects our lives and the lives that it afflicts. So that was a really cool moment. I find myself did it twice a day. Somebody says hello to me from their yard, I'll kind of just invite myself onto their property, shake their hands, and tell them what I'm doing. So I've become really comfortable with talking about mental illness and suicide, that it just is something that seems so natural. And I hope that, down the road, everybody who watches this video can talk about it just as easily. So yeah, just a great day. So many reasons to be happy and thankful. But that about does it, and I will update you guys tomorrow on my way to Potosi, Missouri. Have a great night.